All right, let's do this one last time, yeah? Nah, I'm not Miles Morales. Let me stop trying. I'm not Miles Morales. Everyone knows the iconic Miles Morales and his mask with the wide lenses. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I made Miles' iconic face shell come to life and the tips and tricks I used in doing so. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. And I know what y'all are probably thinking. Y'all like, ain't no way he about to skim past this and not talk about where he's been. I know it's been like a month almost. I've been working on this entire suit and this face shell. This is where all my time's been going. I told y'all I was gonna do Miles Morales, and here it is. But let's get right into it. No more skips, no to that. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. First things first, I'm gonna talk about where I actually got the suit. I went to this site called Print Costumes. Shout out to my brother for giving me the sauce, because this is my first Spider-Man suit. He has like 5 or 6 of them. This is my first one, so I went to Print Costume. He told me to go here. They got the best suits, and he is not lying, because these suits are actually really good quality. What you want to do is go to Custom Printing and Sewing Services. It gives you this whole custom drop down on everything. But before you do that, before you go to do that, you want to go to a site called Real Heroes Design. They sell a bunch of different Spider-Man patterns. I obviously got the Across the Spider-Verse version. You can get any one you want. They got the Tobey Maguire suit, they got the Andrew Garfield suit, they got the Brand New Day. They got a bunch of different patterns and designs to choose from, and I highly recommend going here. But I got this pattern, and once you buy this pattern, you want to go back. You go back to the original website, and then it gives you a link. Once it gives you that link, you paste that link to download the file into here, and then basically the makers of the suit will get the pattern and the file, and they'll screen print it onto your actual suit, and then you'll get everything you need. And after that, all you need to do is put in all your measurements and you're good. This is just a base to where I got everything and where I got the actual base suit to continue off of. I just want to give you guys basically like an origin story of where I got everything before we get into the actual puff painting and the making of the face shell. Moving on to the actual puff painting of the face shell, I obviously didn't want to just have the base suit. I feel like I can make the base suit a lot better. So there's a thing that my brother put me onto. Again, shout out to my brother. He's like my costume designer. It's called puff paint or fabric paint. As you can see here, these little designs on the screen print that are all over the suit. Yes, I hand painted every single one of those. I'm gonna get into that more into the actual suit video, but for just this video, I'm gonna show you guys a basis. I did all of this for the suit and the face shell. It took me a long time to do all of that, but let's get into the actual puff paint and what did I use to actually make it come to life. So starting it off for the puff paint, I got this Tulip Slick black paint. You can get these at any home appliance store. I got mine at Michael's. I seen some sold at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, stuff like that. I got this nozzle because you can't use the actual bottle to puff paint on there. It's too wide. So I got these nozzles. You can get them off of like Amazon. They sell mostly on Amazon, so I recommend going there. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else like Walmart or something like that. You probably can, but I got this one at Amazon, and all I did was put it in, put the nozzle in, and just puff painted all of the entire suit. For these little metal edges, as you can see, I call them the metallic looking edges. I did the same exact thing. Went to Michael's, put it in this nozzle, got a little bit of a bigger head. This is like a flathead one. Let me see if I can show y'all. There we go. It's like a flathead one. And then I got the Tulip metallic version of the puff paint or whatever, and that's what that looks like. Boom, got that. Went through the entire lines of the suit and did all the lining, and that is all of it for the puff paint. It's very simple, but it's very tedious. It takes a long time. So make sure if you're gonna get a suit and you need it for like a con or something you're doing, or Halloween's coming up, y'all might need it for Halloween, make sure you do it as fast as you can. Devote some time into doing it because it will take you a long time. Now moving on from that, we have the actual face shell. I did not make this face shell. Yes, I did not make this face shell. This is my brother's original Miles face shell. The face shell I made did not get done in time, so I couldn't finish it. I plan on finishing that. This is the V1 I call it, and I have the V2 version coming soon, but this is the Miles face shell. Basically what he did was print it out like normal, scaled it to his head. It surprisingly fit me as well. Then for the lenses, he had some white mesh. You can get like white meshes from Amazon. I got a pack of 100 right here. He got the white mesh, he threw it in there. He got some magnets too. You can get any size magnets that you would need for your face shell. Make sure to go on your, whoever you bought it from, the modeler you bought it from, it tells you what magnet size you will need. So make sure to check that and make sure for sure you got some magnets. And just go on Amazon. Amazon sells 100 packs like this. I got this for my other face shell. Whenever I eventually finish that one, I got all the magnets I would need. And then all you need to do is get the face shell, plop it right in, got the magnets, and then you can wear it perfectly fine. Also, it might have looked like I got into a fight because look at all these scratches on my face. Make sure to put padding. As you can see, there's barely any padding in this face shell. Make sure when you wear your face shell, you test it out first and see if it's too tight on you or whatever, and put some padding in there, or you will end up like me, look like you got folded at a bar last night. So put the padding in, and you're all set. Now for the actual eye sockets, to make sure I can actually see out of the face shell and the mask, I cut these little holes right here into the suit. When you buy your suit, you can opt into getting the holes already cut for you, but there's a drawback to that, because if you were to do that, you wouldn't get the exact alignment. There's a risk because sometimes the manufacturers cut it out too big and you don't get that actual alignment that you would want if you're using a face shell. So you can do that if you're going to use the lenses that they already give you, but if you want to use a face shell, in my opinion, the face shell looks way more cleaner than if you were to buy it from the manufacturer. But to each their own. Just make sure that if you're cutting out, cut it out perfectly and where you need it to be. You don't cut it out too big. You can cut it out big enough because the lenses kind of give you a lot of leeway to cut it out, but make sure to not overly cut it so it's showing the hole with the lenses, because that's a mistake I see many people make. So make sure you gotta cut out, and if you opt in for the manufacturer, you gotta hope that they don't cut it too big so the lenses don't line up if you're gonna use a face shell anyway. And for the tools I use to cut out the eye holes, I use these pliers that I got from my 3D printer to take off supports. All I did was plug it in and pull out the fabric, and then I use this X-Acto knife. You can get these from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, literally anywhere, Amazon, Walmart. You can get these lobby knives anywhere. I used that, traced it out, pulled out the fabric, and it was perfect. Like I said in the last clip, make sure you don't go too big because you'll see the holes, and don't go too small because you obviously want to see out of the face shell, because who wants to be blind like that? There's no point. And after doing all that to make the face shell come to life, you'll finally have your finished product. Like I said before, the puff paint honestly makes the face shell come to life a lot more. Also, I can see perfectly fine, I can hear fine, everything's perfectly fine. I'm still coherent. It just looks way better with the magnets, the face shell, and the puff paint. The puff paint makes it pop a lot more, so I highly recommend doing that, and it just goes together with the whole entire suit perfectly fine. That's gonna do it for this video. A quick explanation on how I made the iconic Miles face shell from Into the Spider-Verse. I didn't actually make the full thing since I was on a time crunch for LA Comic-Con, so my brother did give me the face shell. Thank the Lord he did, because I was on a big time crunch. This is the V1 version. The next video y'all see will be the V2 version of that mask, where I actually make the whole face shell, I make the lenses. It's going to be fully accurate to the Into the Spider-Verse movie, so stay tuned for that. I have that coming soon. And here's some pictures from LA Comic-Con right here and right here, just to show y'all the full entire suit and the fit. If y'all stay to the end of the video, y'all can see the actual Miles fit in action and everything all together. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As I always say, y'all give me the motivation to keep getting these videos out, to keep these videos going. I promise, me being gone was not me forgetting about the channel and everything. I was working super hard day in and day out to get this suit, face shell, everything done, to get everything done for Comic-Con and to get everything done for these videos. So I'm working hard puff painting everything, and trust me, like I say, puff painting takes forever. It takes a long time. You puff paint and then you feel like, oh my god, like it just keeps spawning in, like you're not even halfway done and you felt like you did so much work. That's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I forgot to mention, this is video 1 of 4. I'm dropping 4 videos on the Miles suit. This is V1 of the face shell. I'm gonna drop V2 of the face shell. I'm gonna drop the whole entire suit and the suit review. Where did I get the suit? Everything about the suit I'm gonna drop. And then the 4th video is gonna be how much did my Miles Morales cosplay cost me. Those are the 4 videos dropping in the Miles Morales series, so stay tuned for all those videos. I have it coming out soon. The suit video might come out first and then the face shell video, vice versa, I don't know, but it will come out. I have the 4 videos coming soon. Thank y'all. Thank you guys for supporting me day in and day out. Like I always say, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your night, whenever y'all motherfuckers is watching this video, and keep designing, making it video. Let's do that again. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, your night, whenever y'all motherfuckers is watching this video, and keep designing, making, and building, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.